Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. So many Thai nationals who are abroad, they're trying to return to Thailand, and the government is going to increase the quota of returnees. But they're urging them to find a place and pay for their own 14-day quarantine in order to reduce the strain on government finances. Right now, the government has a quota on the number of Thais allowed to return, about 200 per day, but a surge in demand has prompted them to increase the quota to 600 Thai nationals per day. So far, over 60,000 Thai nationals have returned from abroad since the country's COVID-19 lockdown took place, and the government had been paying for hotels, condos, and other facilities for these returnees to spend their 14-day quarantine upon re-entering the kingdom. But the increase in quota also means more venues will have to be designated as state quarantine facilities, increasing the burden on the government, according to the CCSA spokesman, who says that the average cost of these venues for 14-day quarantines is about 14,000 baht, not including the medicine. Meanwhile, the public health minister is saying that they've increased the number of COVID-19 test labs nationwide, from 2 in the beginning of the outbreak in January to 206 spread out across the country, all of which can return results within 24 hours, he says, who added that it's all to prepare for a potential second wave if it takes place. Meanwhile, 5 new coronavirus cases today in Thailand, all returnees, as the total is now 3,255, with 96% recovered. No new confirmed local cases in Thailand for about 57 days. Foreigners across Thailand are still waiting for an announcement from the Immigration Bureau about what exactly will happen with the visa amnesty, which is due to expire on July 31st. Although there are reports that it's, quote, very likely, but details are still getting worked out right now. Earlier today, a bureau spokesman told Coconuts Bangkok that the proposed extension until September 26 is very likely to be approved, and it could happen in the coming days. Last Friday, news broke that an extension was being proposed, but now more details about what could happen have been released, and officials are essentially proposing a grace period from August 1st to September 26th for foreigners in Thailand to go to immigration offices nationwide to get the service they need in order to avoid overstay fines and other problems, whether it be renewing their visa, do their 90-day reporting, or anything else. Still, an announcement has to take place in order for anything to go into effect. Don't forget that this coming weekend is a 4-day holiday, the second this month, as the nation celebrates His Majesty the King's birthday next Tuesday, July 28th, and then Songkran public holiday, which is observed Monday, July 27th, meaning all government offices will be closed, including the immigration office. Stay up to date with the latest on this at thephuket.news.com. There was so much trash that was washed up on Bang Tao beach this past weekend that even the Chungtale Oboto Ma'an Samran warned people not to visit that beach amid fears that people may be injured by broken glass among the slew of trash there. A mass cleanup took place earlier today with officials and local residents, and it was very much needed after the strong southwest monsoon weather pushed a slew of trash, including plastic, glass fragments, branches, and damaged fishing equipment onto Bang Tao Beach. It's the time of the year when trash washes up on the shores due to the southwest monsoon, according to Sirinat National Park Chief Natawat. And he says, quote, "I keep asking local officials to help prevent this problem, and I'm always asking local communities to help keep trash out of the canals." He said that while also praising the efforts of volunteers and locals who do their best to clear the trash themselves. Park officers are organizing regular beach cleanups and have put the word out to anyone who's interested in joining them to call him directly at the number below. Today's Bang Tao cleanup wasn't the only one on Phuket, as scores of officials, airport employees, and volunteers joined together to clear Nayang Beach near the Phuket International Airport of trash debris today. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Last one. An update on a story we did yesterday. It was about the gang rampage that happened through 2 hospitals in Samut Prakan province, where doctors, nurses, and other hospital staff were injured as well. Now police are reporting that they've arrested 11 of the young men who were involved. Police used CCTV footage and information from 2 of the injured teens to identify a group of 11 rioters who were arrested yesterday. half a dozen nurses and doctors were hurt in Sunday night's riot through 2 separate hospitals in Samut Prakan province, with untold damage in the emergency ward and other parts of the facilities, in addition to medical equipment. It all stemmed from a knife fight earlier in the evening on Sunday between 2 groups, and it saw 3 people injured, 2 in one gang and 1 in another. They went to 2 separate hospitals, but when one of them died, the group became irate and they actually attacked the medical staff that had been trying to save their friend's life. Then they went to the other hospital where the rival group had been receiving treatment, and they violently attacked them right there in the emergency ward. And that's it for Phuket Extra today, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. Thanks again for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.